I feel like life puts us on this path where it says you are going to be this person. And it's a very predetermined path that society has laid out for you. It's usually that you're going to go to college, you're going to get a job, you're going to get married, you're going to have kids. But what if you don't want that path? Like, you're an individual. You're going to have your own wants and needs that are unique to your life. So why are we being given this copy and paste life where it's like, you can change a few variables, but at the end of the day, it's the same format that everyone else's life is gonna have? Where is the life in that? That's just a survival speedrun. That doesn't even feel like life, it just feels like survival. And God forbid you wanna live your fucking life, everyone's gonna fucking throw tomatoes at you! Like, people can't fathom that you just don't want to be depressed for 70 years and die. Like, people just cannot wrap their heads around that. But that's my thing. They already have their life. They already have something that they can control, but the thing is, they feel so out of control in their own lives, and so they're gonna try and dictate your own life and control you, because that's the only facade of control that they can grasp. But like, when the fuck did your problems become my problems? If you feel out of control in your life, that's on you, bitch. Deal with your own shit. You don't get to be blissfully unaware and then put your problems on my plate and then tell me that they're my problems to fix. Girl, fuck you! Like, this is my fucking life, and I'm gonna do with it as I please. And I feel like that's the attitude that more of us need, because why are you, as an artist, going into law school because your parents said so? Why are you as an artist in fucking law school? The people around you had their chance to live their life, and they still have the chance to live their life however they'd like to. It's never too late, but what they don't get to do is tell you how to live yours. I think a lot of people try to push you around because they think they know what's best for you. But the thing is, they're not you. They've been taught that society has laid out this safe route for you, where if you go to college and you get a job, you'll be fine. But the thing is, you could go down that route all you want, and you could still end up homeless. You could end up laid off, your employer could pay you less than you need to survive. Like, there are a lot of ways that the quote-unquote safe route can go wrong. You can think that you're completely set for life, and then on a random fucking Tuesday, you walk in and get fired. You never know. So if no path is guaranteed safety, why not just try the path that you actually want to go down? Why not use that to your advantage? Because emotional safety is part of safety. You might go down the path that everybody around you wants you to go down, but then you could go down that path and be depressed, and you could use substances or negative behaviors to help you cope with that depression. Just because something is perceived to be safer does not mean it is safer in actuality. Your emotional safety matters. And yes, of course, circumstantial safety is important too, but who said that you're going to lack circumstantial safety if you go down the path that you actually want to go down? Who says you're gonna be broke if you're an artist? Who said that? Because you never actually tried, did you? Just because it's happened to other people does not mean that that is what's going to happen to you. This is your life. Like, the odds are not predetermined because nobody who has tried what you want to do before you has ever been you. When people say, oh, it's a pipe dream, you'll never make it, it's so rare that people make it. But all of the other people who have tried and never made it weren't you. Maybe you have the exact it factor that is needed to make it. You just never know. The same chances that you have to fail, you have the same chances to win. You just never know. You don't know why other people have failed. Maybe someone who wanted to be an artist failed because they didn't actually truly want that. They were just good at art and was like, well, capitalism says I have to do something to survive, might as well do this. Like, you never know. That might not have been their thing. They might have mistaken it for their thing, but it might not have been their thing. But it could be yours. So just because they failed doesn't mean you will. It might be your thing. It might be your thing, and you might be financially blessed because of it. You never know. And no matter what happens, You can always say that you loved and cared for yourself enough to take your needs and wants into consideration. If it didn't happen to be the correct path for you, at least you've crossed one off the list. And at least you've stood up for yourself in saying, the societal path is not the path for me. You've stayed true to that as long as you've veered off that path. Even if your first step didn't lead you where you wanted it to, you can keep trying. You can keep trying. You're never actually stuck, and you're never actually lost. All roads will take you where you need to go. But that's as long as you move, because if you stay on the path that you know is wrong for you, that you don't want in any way, shape, or form, all you're gonna get is stagnation. Nothing will change because you haven't changed. The thing is, to get the life that you want, you have to reject the life that you don't want. You gotta be like, motherfucker, no, I don't want to be an accountant. I want to act, I want to sing, I want to dance. Fuck are you doing as an accountant? Like, if you don't get your ass in the fucking studio right now, because why are you as a singer working a desk job? What are you doing? Wake up! Life was never meant to trap you in a position you don't want to be in. If you found yourself in a position you don't want to be in, you need to learn how to move. Because you deserve that. You deserve to take your feelings and your wishes into consideration and to do everything you can to make them a reality. You deserve to stand up for yourself in that way because you are important. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are so fucking important. If the people around you are not letting you know that, you should be the first person telling yourself that you are important enough for your dreams to matter. You are loved enough, if not by the people around you, but by yourself, for you to go after those things. Whatever is in your way, whether it's fear or pressure from outside influence, you can take care of it. You are strong enough. You have the inner strength to deal with that. Of all people, you have the inner strength. For fuck's sake, you're you! You are you! Act like it! Act like it, because you are a bad bitch. Like, you are fucking precious. What are you doing walking around letting other people push you around? Nuh-uh! That's not what you deserve. And if it's your own brain that's in the way and you're afraid, I think the first thing you need to recognize is that fear is your brain trying to protect you. It's trying to avoid some sort of suffering. But I think you need to just process how you're viewing things. It's scarier to stay on a path which you know is going to make you miserable for the rest of your life than it is to go down the path that you know will bring you emotional happiness. Sure, the financial status is not guaranteed, you never know. But the thing is, you never know. Who said that was a bad thing? Like I said earlier, you could go down the other path that everyone assumes is safe and end up fired, homeless, not able to afford a meal every day. You never know. So why not just say, fuck it? It's my life, I'm gonna live it how I want to. Because if neither path is guaranteed to be financially safe, and one path is guaranteed to be emotionally unsafe, then your brain needs to process that veering off societal's predetermined path is actually the safe thing for you to do. It might not be the safe thing for every single human, but for you, it might be. Because if you've let people push you down the path that you don't want to go down and you've just carried all of this misery with you, is that really fair to you? This is the only lifetime that you're going to live as your current self. Why would you do yourself like that? Get up, you're you! You're you, you don't deserve that. Like, darling, you deserve to vibe. Like, you're here to vibe. Fuck a 9 to 5. You are here for vibes and fun. Like, you deserve to listen to all parts of you. The parts of you that don't want to participate in capitalism and just be an employee deserve to be listened to you. If you listened to the half of yourself that's saying, I don't want this, where would that half of you lead? What would it create? What would it want to do? What would it want to experience? Try to follow where your brain is trying to lead you. Your brain actually knows pretty fucking well where you need to go. You just have to learn to listen. Be your best friend and your own advocate. And I hope you have a great day. And bye!